on a personal note, what has worked for me and what have I done that has helped other people the most? I'm a great believer. I'm intense. I'm a great believer in passion. If you don't have passion for your work, you won't stay with it. You won't do it. Where does passion come from? Well, passion comes from something that's connected to your core, to your very sense of being. We call those in our work together, we call those core values. What's really important to you about having a career? I discovered, and what drives you? What I discovered many years ago, the thing that drove me was to have a shaping influence on people and organizations. It became my mission. I was a scientist. I was a manager of a technology laboratory. But this became my mission because I could help really good technical people get better, do more creative work. And that's what I have done. And it's finding this passion. And there are ways that you do that. And it really evolves down to crafting your story. Everything is in the narratives. I ask people, if I first meet them, I don't ask them what they do. I ask them, what's your story? And then they'll fumble around a little bit, and then they'll say, and then when I finally ask them what do they do, they'll say, oh, I am an engineer, right? No, what do you do? And it's getting down to that, what do they actually do? And what do they do that gives them a sense of satisfaction? What do they do that they would do for nothing if they could do it all the time? What is that? So it's driving them toward an understanding, bringing out of them, what their passion for work really is. And in doing that, we surface the stories about their accomplishments. And that becomes their resume, and that becomes their reservoir for going into an interview and saying, oh, well, there was this time. And you tell a story. You don't tell them that you're smart. You tell them a story that shows that you're smart. That's what we try to do. We try to help people do that. The other big piece of this is getting out and meeting people and the networking and getting out, and that's what this group is all about. The building your insight to yourself. A lot of it really boils down to one-on-one. That's really you and someone bringing it out. But when you take this public, you need all these other people. That's when your network comes into play, and you have to have the network, but you got to have the story to tell. And once you have your story, then it's all about getting that story out. It's like creating an epidemic for yourself. It says it's like a flu. The flu has a bug. The bug is your message. And then there is a medium for distributing it. That's your network. And in that network, you have messengers carrying your story, and they infect other people. And they say, hey, you know about this person? Let me tell you their story. And that story spreads and it spreads, and you have created an epidemic about yourself. And in that epidemic comes the cure. Somewhere in that epidemic, there's someone that says, hey, I like this particular bug. I'm going to hire him. Okay?